Good Sunday morning. It is December 8th, 2024. Going to be a mild day, but very windy. Look at these ice bars packed here close together. So high today we get up in the upper 50s before we get some rain tomorrow. Not a lot tomorrow, but then a much better chance of quite a soaking rain possible as we go into Wednesday. Maybe ending as a touch of snow. We'll see that here on the models. And then much colder for Thursday with breezy conditions and into the weekend. Staying pretty chilly. That cold air damping I was mentioning before is going to definitely stick around and keep it a little colder than it looked at one point. We still look like we're going to mild up next week and into Christmas week, but we'll have to see if then some cold air will arrive later. We'll see some hints of that maybe here in this outlook. So here we go. We're stepping it ahead here. So again, this is throughout the day. We were fine. Then late tonight, some showers will come in into tomorrow morning. Again, this doesn't look like a major washout. The major bulk of the rain now is a little further west, so we're just going to get some lighter rain tomorrow. Not too much, but any rain is welcome. And then we're going to be just kind of off and on, cloudy tomorrow and kind of clearing in the afternoon. But here's a bigger low with more precipitation that is going to form, and that is going to form along the front and be quite a wave, so it's going to have a lot of moisture with it. The low forms right out over top of the area, and that could bring in some good rain, maybe as much as 1 to 2 inches for us between a little bit tomorrow and into Wednesday. Now, as this forms and moves east, another low is going to form along it. You can see here on the back side that some moisture stays in the colder side of the low, and maybe we switch over to a little bit of snow right at the end. We'll have to see if this comes true. Cold air chasing rain and moisture is not always easy for us to do, and with this low to the north, but I mean the GFS model has been just consistently showing this. The European was for a while, but it didn't. Now here comes the cold air. This is actually a pretty good dose of cold air falling in. So look at these strong ice bars here. It's going to get very windy on Thursday. So this will be overnight Wednesday night that we could see some of the snow. Then breezy, cold, chilly conditions as we go into Thursday as this high moves through the region. So now we're into Friday. The high is still to our west. This came down a little further south, I think, than originally thought. And sticks around through Friday. And then it's in a region now. We're to the left now of the high, which usually means we return flow. But the high location means that cold air is going to go down the mountains. Now, you see this on these ice bars. They kind of dip or sag here east of the mountains. That's cold air filtering east of the mountains. And so that's why as we go into Saturday, we stay pretty chilly. Even here, I mean, going into Saturday late, maybe even some flurries there. Then finally, as we go through the day of Saturday into Sunday, we mild up kind of similar to what we did this weekend. And then milder conditions persist as this high, even though I still think you can bring some cooler air. You see overall the heights have risen, so the high is not bringing quite as much cold air. I'm not sure it's going to be as warm as the outlook has been saying for that following week, just because of the high location there. Here we go further out. We're mild now. I mean, the winds have turned southwest. We're staying mild. More moisture is coming in. But look at this, another 1049 high. That's a really strong, cold, high-pressure system. And how far it comes south? Well, here it comes. I mean, it's coming in, and boom, we get cold again for a period of time, right around the 17th or so. So this, I think this is showing a colder look than originally I think it looked like at one point. This is another cold, windy day. Surprise, another front comes through. Cold. This is around the 17th, the middle of the month. And then, it's going to do the same thing. We'll be cold for a few days. How long that high and that cold sticks around will be a few days. But look, here's another 1043 high. It's another cold shot of cold air. And it's going to come in and ride right down here again. So, I don't see it really warming up, which originally it looks like it was going to. So, I know it even said even in the forecast this morning it was going to warm up towards Christmas week. But these are hints that it's going to be pretty cold as we head into Christmas week. So, we'll have to see the long-range forecast if it changes. And so the question is this stick around? Look, this is not super warm. I mean, it's not cold, but it's definitely not warm. This looks more seasonal, maybe a little bit above normal, but not really mild like originally the forecast. I think the long-range forecast will change and update. This looks much more seasonable as we head into Christmas week. It doesn't look cold, But it doesn't look warm either. Here comes another high. 1038 high is not as strong as the other two, so I'm not sure how strong this will push southeast. But, I mean, it doesn't look warm. Here comes a low across. I mean, this is so far out there, I wouldn't be sure. But here's even a stronger 1051 high. Is it coming down too? Well, I'll have to see. So in general, I think, yes, the pattern looks like it was going to warm up, but maybe not as warm as it was looking at one point in time. So that will be the thing to watch over the next several days. We get these warm little shots, but then we turn into a colder pattern for a few days. So it's like a warm, cold pattern. And when we get fluctuations like that, there's chances that moisture could get involved with the colder air in between if we get like a follow-up wave. Kind of like what may happen on Wednesday. So we'll have to watch. This is a long outlook. Sorry about that. But have a good Sunday. It's a warmer day. And we look forward to the rain this week. Have a good one.